Wow, another amazing episode from the challenge to the runways to the lip sync. This season of girls are really bringing it, and I'm really excited to dissect this episode with Aja. So, welcome, Aja!
Oh, dissect. I live. That's like a science experiment. We about to turn it out in the name of propaganda and science.
Bootleg Opinions.
I mean, no shade. It was full of Butch Queen stunts, but like...
I just said I loved it. What the
I loved it too. There was a big Butch Queen stunt inside of it.
Okay, what is the Butch Queen stunt that you're referring to?
The Butch Queen stunt was how it was a top two and not a bottom two.
I knew it was kind of coming when they started sending Dawn to the back and Q to the back. I was like...
Yeah, I was like...
Something is fishy. Oh, pause 1 second. You have your headphones in or no?
I don't have headphones.
How do you not have headphones?
Like, I lost my good old earpods. I don't have, like, a pair of wired headphones because that's going to look crazy.
You know that editing your episode takes forever because you have no headphones, right? That's why yours took an extra 2 days.
I'm so sorry.
And she kept texting me, where's my episode? Where's my episode? Keep on going.
What was I just saying?
Butch stunt.
Girl, the Butch Queen stunt was them having a top two and not a bottom two, because I was sitting there like all the girls who's been like the front runners, like the Q's and the planes and the who's and the ha's are suddenly in the bottom. So it's like, oh, for what?
I had a feeling that Nymphia didn't need the potion. She was fine, I thought. She was safe.
Baby, that was crazy because I was just sitting there like, no shade, because I live for playing. But girl, you gave her the potion. She should have drank the potion herself. They were together in all the frames. No shade, Cynthia. Yeah, the new queen, Cynthia. Nymphia.
I was like, who the fuck is Cynthia? Cynthia Lee Fontaine.
No shade, but Nymphia overshadowed playing so bad. Like, when I tell you, Nymphia be doing this thing where she be like, oh girl, I'm gonna be so bad today. Oh my God, it's gonna be horrible. Bah, bah, bah. And I'm listening there like, girl, you crazy. She is a psycho. I don't know if she's calculated or it's natural. That's not Maybelline. That's drugs in the water. But they got her. And she came out and she carried. And looked plain next to her.
Regardless, I feel like the entire challenge performance was excellently done. The choreography, the song, the costumes, I feel like they gave us a whole production. This was splendid. I loved it.
I loved it. At first, I was like, is this the main stage? I was like, oh, they moved around. Okay, I see what's going on. Mhi'ya turned it for me. And I didn't appreciate when they said she looked like a Oompa Loompa because, no shade, I thought she looked good. And Morphine did really good too, which I thought. Yeah. But Sapphira carried.
Yeah. Did you see the meme about the Oompa Loompa with the Willy Wonka factory?
What?
I'll send you the meme. It's hilarious. You probably didn't know what I'm referring to.
Who do you think should have went home today?
If I were to have a bottom two, I would probably say Dawn and Q. It's not that they were bad, it's just out of everyone, it was the lowest ranking.
I agree.
Every girl this season.
It's so effing strong. We're literally splitting hair. Like, you know what I mean? If Dawn and... what's the girl's name? What's the girl's name? I just said it. Yes, if Dawn and Q were on any other season, they would have been safe. Alright, category is True Colors. What do you look for in a True Colors category?
I guess it was monochrome because all the girls came out in one color, the rainbow monochrome type tees, so...
Fabulous. I'm looking for your true colors.
What's your true color? Like,
if I were to pick true color, I would probably pick red because that's my favorite color. It's bold, it's courageous, it's powerful, it's prideful, and it's the inside of my blood too. And also it's like very Asian color too, so it's like part of me ancestrally, so I would go with red.
That was deep. You ate that.
And that is Q&A, baby, and pageantry.
The beginning of Mulan, when the ancestors are like, oh, she a cross-dresser. That's what they gave.
That's me.
I think mine would be lavender. Like, I love, like...
I knew it.
That's my color. Like, you know, and I don't wear it that much anymore because I keep it to myself. Because the girls, they want me to be up in lavender. You gotta pay for that. Or I might do pink, you know, just like... very,
Who has a song that has, like, where she's, like, moaning in the back? Oh, Cupcake. Do you know which song I'm talking about?
Love me.
I don't know, but we were singing that in the car home. Reminder, I'm kinda, wet, dripping on my... that's my true color.
We first up have Mhi'ya, who's looking pageantry. We see the nude illusion with the stones, and as we go down, we see the feathers giving her a beautiful silhouette. This is fabulous, Mhi'ya.
I live for this. This is cute for her. I wish the wig was like an inch back on the forehead because it's a little low for me. But I feel like for her, this is fab. I feel like this is the best she's looking. It's the most confident I've seen her like come down, and her face, she looks just like very confident and happy to be there. And it's fab. I live. I've never lived so hard in my life. Like, no shade. Give it.
I think that if you know that you did well in the challenge and you look good, you're always gonna bring it a little bit more in the runway. Otherwise, if you feel like you don't look like up to par with the other girls, your confidence is not gonna show. So I think that she knew that she did well in the challenge as well as that she looks great.
I kept saying, I was like, if they put Mhi'ya in the bottom, I'm going over there and I'm burning it down. Like, no, like, don't put my girl in the bottom. Like, stop playing with me.
So you're gonna burn the McDonald's down because they filmed the within a McDonald's door. I'm just kidding.
I'm burning McDonald's down. No shade. Bye. Next up, we have Morphine Sanchez. I know her last name is not Sanchez, but I feel like she's giving Sanchez energy, no shade. I love the purple on her. This is my favorite look she's worn this season. I like it when she wears big drag. You know, to be a painted girl and have such downplay fashions to me is not it. But this, she carried. Like, she did that. Every time she wears, like, the bust down, she looks like Cher to me. Like, she's giving a little bit of Cher energy with the nude illusion and everything. Like, I know she was in her bag this week. I feel like she was very toto.
Yeah, as each week goes on, I am falling in love with Morphine more and more. I wasn't really feeling her, I'm gonna be honest, in the beginning, because a lot of the looks that she was serving was, like, pretty pedestrian. Agree or no? You do. Okay, that smile, you agree. So as the weeks progress, like, she is giving us more and more drag, and this week was no stranger of bringing it down the runway. This nude illusion with the purple, absolutely gorgeous. The human hair, gorgeous. She looks in this. It's kind of giving me Vegas, it's kind of giving me Showgirl, mixed with Bob Mackie, I would say. Very good job.
It's giving me very Peacock.
How?
Wait, hold the fuck up. Because I feel like you shut my idea down real quick with your propaganda. Leave your propaganda over there.
I'm a communist, girl.
Let me explain my propaganda real quick. It's because when she spread the thing out and with all the feathers, it just gave peacock. I'm not saying she had peacock feathers, but you know, she gave peacock energy. You know, when the peacock shows up in it's mating season, that's when they open their feathers.
So she's giving upside down peacock. You know that peacock opens like this, right?
Move on to the next one. I'm tired, girl.
Oh, I want to also add that I love her during the performance. She gave us energy. She gave us choreography. Fabulous job. Aja, how are you feeling today?
You know, I've been good, but you know, sometimes I have my days, my ups and downs, depression and stressing and anxieties, you know, overwhelmed.
Then I know the perfect way to help you. This video is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained to help and listen to you.
How does it work?
You can talk to your therapist in an online environment at your convenience. They offer a broad range of expertise with over 20,000 therapists within their network that gives you access to help that may not be available in your area.
Girl, that's over. How do I get started?
All you gotta do is fill out a questionnaire to assess your specific needs, and then you get matched with a therapist, in most cases under 48 hours. Plus, you can also exchange unlimited messages. I know I'm a queen that exudes confidence, but there are days that I feel overwhelmed and a little depressed too. And I do use BetterHelp to get me out of this situation. And the fun thing is, I can do it in my bedroom at my convenience. Like literally right there, next to my bed. Hi, bed.
Oh, girl, let me slide up right there. Let me get my ones and twos.
So why don't you join the 3 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist. So sasha your way to the link in the description and get yourself 10% off your first month with BetterHelp. Next up is Nymphia serving us Caribbean yellow, baby. And of course, she brings her signature yellow. We see the wrap of the yellow at the top with the bananas on the jewelries, the bananas on the breasts and the shoulders. And she's holding the banana while she's walking, and she's bouncing with that skirt left and right, left and right. This is a beautiful look for Sapphira. This is a beautiful look for Nymphia. This is what happens when you have me wait for an hour and a half, girl, in drag.
I didn't do nothing. I'm just sitting here in my propaganda and you in your propaganda.
All right, you go in, girl.
Let me tell you something. So I understand her yellow propaganda with the bananas and stuff, and I love this look, but I really want to see something else. She has shown so much variety of banana, but like, you know, maybe if it would have been a green banana, like maybe not ripe yet banana, or like a plantain, like a different kind of banana.
She's not Latina, girl, a plantain. She's not Latina like Dawn.
Yeah, she's not Dominican like Dawn, but you know, she could be Colombian. I don't know, girl. I love her aesthetic and I love her look, but I feel like on Drag Race, on the main stage, I do just want to see like a variety of stuff, and I feel like seeing her in the black for the gothic look, it was so different for her and it was so beautiful. We only get to see one runway per episode, so it's like I've seen her do, you know, 2 or 3 banana looks already.
But I don't mind it. I think she still looks beautiful. Remember Tina Burner on season 13 was doing yellow, red, and orange?
Don't
I would
compare
rather see something
don't
beautiful and done well than that, though.
Don't compare that propaganda to this propaganda, because that propaganda was...
Turn it and burn it!
No shade. I live for Tina, but like... This, I'm like, it's a shoot, always. And you know, Nymphia is my winners. I love it. I guess I just want to see other stuff as well.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
Next up, we have Q wearing lavender, my favorite color. I hate this look so much, honestly. No shade, because like the hat is fire. The pants are fab. The top, I never want to see it again. It's no shade. I really wanted to see a different top on this. Also, all of Q's hair was in the back. I just think it wasn't doing her the most justice. I feel like I live for her looks usually. Miss Thing, Q is standing for question, as in I'm questioning you right now because Miss Mama, no.
Without the hat, it would have just been a bar look. For me, it's a fine look. I just don't get it. I just don't get the idea. What style are we serving? Where are we going? Why are you wearing this? I just don't get it.
I don't know. This propaganda was not propaganda enough for me either. It's just giving like, ooh, girl, that top, it was fierce. And I don't know if y'all know this, but when I say fierce, I don't mean like, yes, fierce, not because I'm not one of those girls. I mean fierce, like it was fierce. Like I was like, ooh. So when she came down, the first thing I saw was her shoulders. I feel like she's giving us some fab looks, and she's won design challenges, came out, and some space alien bullshit. So to see this, I was like, ooh.
I feel like this is a look that she just had, because I don't feel like this is even truly her, a representation of her. Remember the category is true colors? So whenever I'm thinking of Q, I'm thinking of something very alien, creature, something very creative, something out of this world, something very dark, something very evil. If she comes down wearing something very dark, I would have bought it. But this, I don't even think this is her. I don't even get the story of why she's wearing this. I mean, it's a fine look. I just don't see this being a representation of who she is.
I would like to deem this propaganda over here that she's in, this is going to be called Lavender Cruise. Because that's who she was. She was not Q this night. She was Lavender Cruise.
Next up is Plain Jane serving us a nude illusion gown with some green on it. I think that this is beautiful, very safe, it's clean, but it's just a gown with nude illusion and some green on it.
It was very safe for me. I don't like it. Or maybe I wish she just had a lot more accessories on, like heavy accessories or like something to zhuzh it up. I feel like if the green was more, you know, bigger and better for me. I just feel like the nude illusion itself took away a lot from the garment. This is plain being plain, in my opinion.
I also feel like this is also an outfit she already had, because when I'm thinking of plain, I'm thinking of BDSM, I'm thinking of kink, I'm thinking of sex, I'm thinking of hot mama. I feel like she had this gown from a pageant that she has done, and she wore it. It's a clean and safe look nonetheless, though. It just doesn't speak to who she is for me.
Since we have Lavender Cruz, and we're gonna call her, this is Green Vasquez. We're gonna call her Verde. That's Verde.
Verde, honey.
Verde.
Verde.
That's Verde Cruz. Oh, the family of Cruz.
Next up is Sapphira Cristál serving you the color Sapphira. Now, this is what I'm talking about. It's a representation of who you are. It shows the colors, it shows the drag that you do, which is very grand, very exaggerated, and that's what Sapphira stands for. Love the Marge Simpson hair, very beautiful, matching the entire look. This is very regal. It's almost like queen, king status, like... And then when she was lip-syncing, I was so surprised that she dropped the skirt, actually the dress, and then it turned to a leotard, and it was still well done too without the dress. This is well done. Really, really well done.
Sapphira.
This is mother.
This blue propaganda was fab. When she came out, and this is what I'm talking about. We playing chess, girl. Don't be the pawn. Be the motherfucking queen. And she said, I'm the queen and the king and everything in between. I gagged. I was just living for the applause.
And then you have to do this, Aja. I can't do it too loud.
For this particular look, she woke it up for me. The blue propaganda, her and Nymphia are like two of the biggest front runners that are more obvious in the competition for me, as compared to like some of the other girls. I feel like some of the other girls is kind of just floating in between and doing their little ones and twos, and you know, their propaganda is sailing in a different direction.
In your bootleg opinion, Nymphia and Sapphira is the top two. And that is your official bootleg opinion.
In my official bootleg opinion, I feel like for them, they're my lead.
In your top 3, who would it be?
I feel like Plain and Q are both queens that are very good. That could be a third spot for me, but like,
Same.
it's just that they are not always the most consistent. I feel like Morphine's coming up more now, so maybe she'll make it further. Dawn, who we're getting to next. Actually, let's take a look at Dawn. Dawn is like wearing what looks like bedtime Tim Burton Nightmare Before Christmas, but it's Nightmare Before Nap Time. You know, when she came down the runway, I thought she was Eeyore, like from Winnie the Pooh. She was giving...
Oh, the ears, right?
That is demonic Eeyore, girl.
Possessed.
This is my sleep paralysis demon, demonic Eeyore. If I saw her in the corner of my room, I'd be like, ah! Like, I'll be gagged. I'll be scared. But you know what? She looks so cute yet so scary. She's kind of giving me Pokemon. I'm not gonna hold you. Actually, I really like this look. I like everything Dawn does because Dawn has such an obscure lens of the propaganda. By the way, if you haven't caught on, propaganda is just like the drag. Dawn's propaganda is so unique. So it's just like, you know, unique. I love this look. It's giving me demonic Eeyore. I don't know how else to describe it.
This is cute. This is adorable. It's a dark color. It's like navy. I can't really see from the screen, but it's still a color. And she's serving us nighttime, bedtime story, baby. I love the makeup that matches the entire look. The ruffle, the really extra long sleeves, something that she's known for. Really lovely.
And our favorite look is Sapphira.
¿Por qué?
Oh. One more time. Sapphira just encapsulated this propaganda and energy that nobody else did this episode. And it's like, for me, sometimes when nobody else is sticking out, Sapphira's still sticking out. And
Yeah.
that runway was so elevated. And the challenge, she demolished. She murdered it. Like, no shade, even though I feel like Morphine did do good in the lip sync. If they would have given it to Morphine, I would have been like, girl, what? Because Sapphira was miles ahead of everybody in the challenge, in the runway, everywhere. Shout out to Sapphira.
T, she brought her All-Stars package with her. This is All-Star status. And that's not a read because when you come back from All-Stars, you have your experience, you make your money, you have better connections to designers, and this is what you bring. So bravo, Sapphira.
I feel like, you know what, now that you put it that way, I feel like that's what Nymphia and Sapphira are doing for me. I feel like when I look at them, I see that this is like something that I could see somebody wearing on All-Stars. Girl, they sent Plasma home last week.
Yes, I know. I was alive, too. Why did you bring that up?
I was gagged because I said, oh, she won the 2 challenges. They maxed her, girl.
And what I love about this season, I'm going to point this out, is that there's less rigory in this season. If you do bad, you're in the bottom. If you do bad in the lip sync, you're going home. There's no favoritism, really. Or maybe there is, I don't know. But I feel like production is putting their hands in the competition a bit less. And I enjoy seeing it as a viewer because it's more fair.
No shade. I would not have been mad if they sent someone home and brought back Mirage today.
Mine is so dead and silent and dry.
Bring back Mirage. Shut the season down. I don't want to see the season no more. Bring back Mirage. We want to see Mirage's Drag Race. No shade. I was so mad when they sent Mirage home. I was like, why would you do my girl Dusty like that? Like, Mirage's propaganda was fab. And like that lip sync, I don't care if they say she didn't know the words, but she carried. And there's no shade.
Bring back my girls. And I think that they stand out, these two, because Sapphira has been doing drag for a long time. She comes from a musical theater background, right? And then Nymphia, she also has a huge name already in Taiwan, so when they both come into the competition, it's 150%. And I think that that's why they also stand out too.
The way you just said, you said that's great that you're talking about Mirage, but I'm statement, girl.
Okay, yes, bring Mirage back too, so she can deliver some looks too.
I love that lip.
Well, anyway, Aja, thank you so much for joining us and giving us your bootleg opinions.
Always remember, my opinions are bootleg, meaning I don't give a
Bye!
Hey squirrel friends, when one video ends, just click on another one. It's called cringe viewing. Go ahead, I support you.